Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome back, Whiskey Questers, to another episode of Whiskey Quests. If you guys are new to the channel, my name's Antonio, and in this channel, I like to try whiskeys from all over the world. So if you guys are interested and you want to learn more about whiskey, or you just love whiskey, consider hitting that subscribe button with the bell notification. Stick around for more videos. Let's get into today's whiskey review. Well, kind of a whiskey. Jim Beam's flavored, or I should say liqueur lineup. Just pour a little bit there. So I've got a confession to make to all you guys. I am not big fan of flavored whiskeys. Well, I should say liqueurs, only because the ones that I've tried have been super sweet, and it's not just, I could have a glass, I could do that, but be sipping on it all the time, I don't know if I could do that. But I have not tried any of these, and my brother Johnny, shout out to my brother Johnny, he hooked me up with this. Well, he gifted me this on Christmas, and it was like an advent calendar for Jim Beam that he got me, and it had all the flavored ones in there except for the peach, and it came with like 3 small samples of the white label, and I think it's the double black, or it's just the something Jim Beam black. So I'll be tasting that one in another video. But for not right now, I figured, hey, I'm not gonna go out and buy a full bottle of these. Just like I said, I'm not a big fan of flavored whiskey, but you never know. There might be somebody out there that's wondering if it's worth picking up or not. So this was the perfect opportunity to do this video right here. Again, it might say whiskey on the bottle, but it's not. It can't. For it to be whiskey, it has to be at least 80 proof, and you can't add any kind of flavor to that whiskey. Once you add flavor to it, it can no longer be called like a bourbon. And that's why I got into bourbon, because everything's like, at least they try to be like non-GMO, and there's nothing added to it except water, pretty much, to water it down or proof it down. With Scotch, they can add coloring, but it can't affect the flavor. So I think that's as far as I would go with consuming chemicals, maybe, I don't know. So let's just jump right into this. I'm gonna start off with, I believe this is the apple, and then move on all the way down to the fire. These are all under $20. I believe in my area they're sold for a whole $7.50 bottle of $15.99. So there we go. Let's jump straight into the review with the apple. So yeah, definitely green apple, like Jolly Rancher green apple candy. And I don't really smell bourbon. By the way, these are all flavored using the regular white label bourbon. So not very strong on the nose as alcohol. Not too bad there. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Not too bad. It does have a really strong apple, candied apple, green apple. Like, it really does taste like green apples. And I can taste a little bit of what a bourbon would be, like whiskey. Kind of leaves me with a dry mouth though. It does have a nice smooth flavor, a little bit of ethanol kick in there, but I mean, you wanted to taste some whiskey, right? So again, on their website it says all of these can be sipped neat, but they're intended for mixing. But there might be somebody out there trying to get into whiskey, and this might be a good gateway. I'm gonna be cleansing my palate in between each one. All right, so that one's pretty good. We're gonna move on to the vanilla. Now, I'm a sucker for vanilla, so I'm thinking this might be my favorite out of all of them. So let's give it a try. Man. Yep, vanilla extract. And again, I don't smell much bourbon in here. That vanilla is pretty dominant, how it should be. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers, everybody. Very nice. It gives me like a nice smoky vanilla, like a roasted vanilla kind of flavor. Not too sugary. Like I thought all of these were gonna be, well, the ones that I've tried so far, I thought these were gonna be like really sugary, but so far they're not. And I don't really taste that much ethanol as I did on the apple. So this one will really get the job done and mess you up. Yeah, really nice smoky vanilla. I like that one. Like I thought I'd say I was gonna like it. Oh yeah, that was a little bit sweeter now in the second sip, but still not too bad. Let's move on with the honey. Oh, honey, honey. Okay, a little bit more ethanol on the nose. Don't really smell that much honey on this one. Wow. Yeah, not like these right here, like straight up what it says it's on the bottle. It's just slightly hints of honey there. But let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Definitely honey on the palate. These two were pretty creamy kind of mouthfeel. This one's a little bit watery. Yeah, a lot brighter, shinier than that one. But still, I don't get that bourbon kind of flavor. So, pretty good, pretty good. I'm still liking the vanilla more. Yeah, very honey candied. It's just a little bit of ethanol, not too much. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one here is the Jim Beam Maple. All right, maple. It's another one of my favorite. Oh yeah, pancakes right here. Maple pancakes and maple syrup all day long. Woo! All right, so far this might be another one of my favorites. All right, let's give it a try. Cheers. This is just like drinking maple syrup with a little bit of a kick there. Oh man. All right, this is my second favorite right here. Yeah, it's just like really nice maple syrup. Awesome. Not as creamy as these two right here. Maybe more along the lines of this one, a little bit thinner, but nonetheless, pretty good, pretty good. It's a lot more sweeter than these three over here, that's for sure. All right, let's move on to the next. All right, this next one's gonna be the Red Stag. This is a cherry flavored one. Cherry is not one of my favorite things, but I do enjoy getting that in the bourbon on the nose. Oh yeah, and it smells. This one smells like a cherry candied. Yeah, very candied on this one. No ethanol on the nose. Let's see what we get on the taste. Cheers, everybody. Not bad. Even though I'm not a big fan of cherry like candy, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's also a little bit thinner on the mouthfeel. You do get that cherry candy flavor, but it's not something that I would be sipping on a whole glass, that's for sure. Just because cherry, like I said, cherry candy is not my favorite. But nonetheless, if cherry's one of your favorite flavors, that might be one for you. All right, let's move on to the last one. Whew. So let's move on to the last one here. This is Jim Beam's Fire. This is going to be a cinnamon flavored whiskey or liqueur. And this will be, I guess this will be a competition for Fireball. I don't know. Let's see. Yep. I think Fireball smells a little bit stronger than this, to be honest. But yeah, you get that red hot cinnamon flavor on the nose. I already know what to expect, but let's see if it's as strong as Fireball. Cheers. Oh, definitely not as strong. You do get that red hot cinnamon, like those what are those candies called? Those hot tamales, I think it's called. I don't know. But definitely not as spicy as the other. Man, this is really hitting me. It's not as spicy as the I want to say Red Bull. I don't know why the hell I want to say Red Bull. That's Fireball. Oh my god. All right. It's a lot of liqueur rushing up to my head. But yeah, a little bit thinner. So still pretty decent. I think to me this is better than the Fireball. All right. So my final thoughts on all of these right here, guys. I think for sure these are all intended to be mixed. I don't see who would want to be sipping on this neat. Maybe with an ice cube, I don't know, but definitely it would be great in some kind of cocktail. These will definitely stand out in one of those cocktails. Now, to me, my favorite is going to be the vanilla. The second runner-up is the maple, and my least favorite of these is going to be the cherry. I mean, you guys already knew. So under $20, and if you're looking to get into whiskey, I'd say, give one of these a try. So I can see how Jim Beam and all these other companies are trying to get more people to come into the whiskey world. So definitely I'd say start with which one of these is your favorite flavor and give that a try. You can buy these for like $2. These are so easy to find. $2. Don't go get a full bottle. Try one of these small ones, see if you like it, and if you do, purchase a whole bottle. Try it neat, with some ice, maybe drop some water in there. You never know. Just give it a try, see what suits your palate best. And if you're just getting into whiskey and this is what you're starting with, I'd say definitely move on to one of the other Jim Beam's products, and you're gonna be in for a nice ride, that's for sure. All right, Whiskey Questers, thanks again for joining me on another whiskey adventure. This was definitely something I wanted to try. I wasn't gonna buy the whole bottle and to buy each one of them, and I'm not really gonna drink it. So thanks again to my brother Johnny for hooking it up and coming through on this one right here. So I don't know, this might be something that he'll like. I'll have to pour him some of this when he comes over, that's for sure. Why don't you guys go ahead and drop me a comment below. Let me know which is one of your favorite flavors that you might be interested in purchasing, and or if you have tried any of these, what do you guys think? You know, is it worth picking up? Do you recommend it to people? And again, if you've been watching a few of my videos and you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so you can stick around for more videos. Cheers everybody. Let's catch you guys on the next video. Peace.